But the story goes like this. It's called The Story of the Egg and the Carrot and the Coffee. A young woman went to her mother and told her about life and how hard things were for her. She didn't know how she was going to make it, and she wanted to give up. She was tired of fighting and tired of struggling. It seemed as one problem was solved, a new one arose. Her mother took her to the kitchen. She filled 3 pots of water. In the first one, she placed the carrots. In the second one, she placed the eggs, and in the last one, she placed the coffee beans. She let them sit and boil without saying a word. In about 20 minutes, she turned off the burner. She fished the carrots out and placed them in a bowl. She pulled the eggs out, placed them in a bowl, and she ladled the coffee into a bowl. Turning to her daughter, she said, "Tell me what you see." She said, "Carrots, eggs, and coffee." She brought it closer to her and she said, "Feel these carrots." She did, and she noted they were soft. She then asked her to take an egg and break it. After pulling off the shelf, she observed the hard-boiled egg. Finally, she asked to sip the coffee. The daughter smiled as she tasted the rich aroma. The daughter asked then, "What's the point, Mom?" Her mother explained that each of these objects have faced the same adversity, boiling water, but each of them reacted differently. The carrot went in strong and unrelenting. However, after being subjected to boiling water, it softened and became weak. The egg had been fragile. Its thin outer shell had protected its liquid interior, but after being through the boiling water, its inside became hardened. The ground coffee beans were unique, however. After they were in the boiling water, they changed the water. Think of this, which am I? Am I the carrot that seems strong, but with pain and adversity do I wilt and become soft and lose my strength? Am I the egg that starts with a malleable heart but changes with the heat? Did I have a fluid spirit, but after a death, a breakup, a financial hardship, or some other trial, have I become hardened and stiff? Does my shell look the same, but on the inside am I bitter, with a tough and stiff spirit and a hardened heart? Or am I like the coffee bean? The bean actually changes the hot water, the very circumstance that brings pain. When the water gets hot, it releases a fragrance and a flavor. If you're like the bean, when things get at their worst, you become better and you change the situation around you. When the hours are the darkest and the trials are at their greatest, you elevate to another level. How do you handle adversity? Are you the carrot, an egg, or the coffee bean? My hope for you today is to continue to grow and develop for the better. The future is truly in your hands. Did he destroy me? Not at all. As the saying goes, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. And sometimes I want to kill people when they tell me that, because that's not what you want to hear sometimes. But there's a lot of truth in that saying. You do become stronger and more resilient. Life is